Hey gamers, Jordan from J&J Gaming here. Today I'm going to talk to you about Syphon Filter. It's a great game for the PlayStation 1. It was actually exclusive to the PlayStation 1 and it came out in 1999. 989 Studios made it, and I gotta say they did a pretty good job. Now, Syphon Filter was a third-person action shooter with some stealth aspects to it, which was really good for its time. So the story about Syphon Filter. Basically you play this guy named Gabriel Logan. He worked for an agency, pretty much all it was called. That's not vivid enough. And you're basically a counter-terrorist operative. And the whole game, you're just trying to stop a deadly virus from wreaking havoc on the world. And of course, there are the crazy terrorists that are trying to kill everyone and everything because it's what they do. And the game's good. It's good, but it has a lot of twists, a lot of turns. Good guys go bad, bad guys go good, but it's how it is with a good story. I mean, the voice acting wasn't fantastic, but it's still a good game. And, of course, you get through everything, it gets progressively more difficult. Uh, Enemies get harder, levels get longer, and in the end, you ultimately save the day, of course. Um, I remember playing this as a child, really small, and it was difficult. Even now, I gotta say, it is difficult playing through like the end of the level and enemies just constantly coming at you, shooting and shooting, and you're diving everywhere, shooting, picking up ammo, hoping you don't run out of ammo. And it was difficult, but it was still fun. I gotta say, the fact that your character changes throughout the game, appearance wise, was cool, so that you're not staring at the same thing throughout the entire playthrough of this game. You play him in like his typical armor, his hazmat suit. And it was cool, and then like you can see behind me, like there was elevators. The maps were huge for every level at the time, anyway, and the settings were great. Um, and I remember at the first boss fight, back when games still had boss fights that were good in shooters, he had like a flamethrower, and you're in a round museum room, and the only way to beat him was to get behind him and shoot him in the gasoline canister, and he would explode, and you have this sense of accomplishment. It was good. It was a great game. It was suspenseful too. I remember end of like the first level, you're trapped in a subway station, and the trains explode, and there's fire everywhere. You're running away from guys on fire before they can get you on fire. It was really fun, and just a great game in general. And they made a sequel, which I gotta say was my favorite PlayStation 1 game. They improved a lot in everything, and I will talk about that one next time. They remade this one. Well, not remade. They just re-released it for the PSP. So I've been playing it on that. Occasionally picking up the PS1 and playing it as I used to. Brings back some memories, and it's still good fun, even at this time. And the sequels, still good too. I gotta pick up those games again, and I will talk about those later. All right, see you later, gamers.